Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys a powerful strategy on Boom 1000 index. If you take a look at this chart right now, you can see that this right here, this blue line is the commodity channel index. All right, and you can see that when the spike would come into the market, this blue line needs to touch this green line at the bottom, okay, at the bottom below right here. And if you take a look at this blue line right now, it's currently going towards the right direction, following a straight line pattern. All right, and before the spike would come into the market, this green line need to touch this blue line right here down below. All right, just as you can see right here at this point, the blue line came from the upward trends at the level of 90 onto the level of 10 right here, and the green line started growing down below, following the downward trend pattern. And when they touched at the end towards the bottom at the level of 10, the market spiked not too long from that, as you can see. All right, and as we are seeing right here, immediately the green line touches the blue line, the market will spike probably after a few candlesticks. Okay, so this is a signal to exit the market and avoid the spike, and it's also a signal if you want to catch the spike on the market, just as you can see right here. Okay, if you zoom in a little bit right now, you can see this blue line is currently following the right direction, giving you a signal that the market will soon spike. Okay, and if you check this line right here, this arrow line that I drew at this point, you can see at this mark right here, and it should take about few candlesticks, probably about 3 to 4 candlesticks or even more, before the spike will come into the market, which will result in a buy market. Okay, a buy entry, just as you can see right here. So immediately it touches this green line right here. So after about 5 candlesticks, the market spikes. Okay, as you can see at this point right here. As you can take a look at these guys, when it touches this point at the downside, the market will spike following some amount of candlesticks. Okay, so when it touches the blue line at the bottom, it will take few candlesticks before the spike would come in. So this is a signal for you to exit the market or for you to buy the market. Okay, now remember that on Boom you are selling the market, right? So if you want to avoid the spike, you quickly exit. But if you want to catch the spike, then you wait for about after 2 candlesticks or 3, then you place a buy. So all you need to do is to wait until the market starts selling downwards on the commodity channel index. Okay, when it starts selling downwards, you place a sell. All right, and when you see that it's about to touch this blue line right here, okay, this blue line right here, you exit the market. Okay, this blue line we are seeing right here is the commodity channel index, as you can see at this point right here, the commodity channel index. And this green line which you are seeing here is the bull's power. So when the bull's power is on the downward trend, as you can see, when the bull's power is about to touch this blue line of the commodity channel index at the lower side towards the level of 10 of the relative strength index, you exit the market or you place a buy to catch the spikes on Boom 1000 index. As you can see right here, if you take a look at the previous market, if you take a look right here, this is the place whereby I draw the arrow upwards and the downwards trend. And if you take a look, it's almost at this point right here, touching the green line and the blue line as well. Okay, so you wait for a good opportunity, and this black line you are seeing right here is the MACD. Okay, the reason I added the MACD towards the chart is so that you can see when the market is about to sell. Okay, because always on the downward trend of the MACD on the crash market, the market always spikes, and on the boom market, the market always spike towards the upward trend of the MACD. So that's why I added the MACD, so that you can know when the market is about to spike. Okay, and when the MACD touches the level of 10 on the boom market, the market would spike, and towards the upward trend of the MACD, there's a lot of spike on the market. So towards the uptrend of the MACD is not a good opportunity for you to place a sell. When you see an upward trend of the MACD, you don't place a sell at that point, because there's no signal that's going to tell you when the market will spike, okay, just as you can see right here. And if you take a look at this point right here, you immediately place a sell at this point when you see that there's a crossing between the boost power and the commodity channel index. Then you place your sell, counter your candlesticks. You can take 5 or 6 candlesticks. Then you exit immediately when you see that the blue line of the commodity channel index crosses or touches the boost power, and you exit so that the spike doesn't come in. Because when the spike would come in, it can be quickly, or it can take a little amount of time before the spike will come into the market. So I hope you understand what I've said to you guys. Now I'm going to share with you guys the parameters for this strategy. As you can see, we're using the relative strength index on indicator window 1, the relative strength index on period 14. You apply to close the level. You add level 90 first, you add 10, then you put on sell for 90, and you put on buy for the level of 10 using black color for the style and 4 pixels using the straight line pattern right there. Then for the style right here, you put it on the first line, which is 1 pixel, then the white color, as you can see. Then you apply to all time frames. You click on done. Then for the second indicator, which is the boost power indicator, you put it on period 13. Then the style, you put it on 2 pixels and the color green, or you can use any color of your choice as long as you know what you are doing on the market. Then you click on done. You do not add any levels for the boost power. The commodity channel index, period 14, right? Then you apply to typical price, just as you can see at this point. Then you put it on 3 pixels, which is the level of 3, and the style is going to be on blue color, just like that. And you put this straight line pattern at this point right here. Then you click on done. For the last indicator, which is the MACD, the fast EMA on 14, slow EMA 24, and the MACD SMA on 10, you apply to close. You do not add any levels, so you just set it up as I have done right here. You apply to all time frames. The main, you put it on 4 pixels, color black. The signal, 4 pixels, color red, using the straight line pattern at this point right here. You click on done. So this is how it should look like on your market chart, and use the 4th zoom level. Okay, so you zoom out, then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we're using the 4th zoom level for this trading right here, so as you can see. Okay, and on the current market chart right here, the MACD is still following the upward trend right here, and is at the overbought level. So we're expecting a drop in price movement quickly, and so that we could place our sell entry for to scalp the market. Okay, so at this point you don't want to place a sell right here only when you see the boost power following the downward trends and the commodity channel index following the same pattern as well. Then you exit immediately when there's a crossing, or when it's about to touch the blue line of the commodity channel index, to avoid the spike. Okay, so I hope you understand what I've said to you guys. And also make sure you set up the indicators following the relative strength index, the boost power, and the commodity channel index, and the MACD following this pattern, so that you can see the levels. Because if you do not put on the relative strength index first, you won't be able to see this level here, level of 90 and level of 10, with this point right here. Okay, so you should put that on check. Okay, so, and also follow us on our Telegram community known as the Daily Forex on our Telegram community. All right, and the link is also in our bio, whereby you can join our Telegram community. Okay, so if you found value in this video, do well to like and subscribe to the channel, the Daily Forex, for more awesome trading tips and strategies. I will see you guys on the next video.